Everybody, how you doing? It's Larry Lawrence Show, and welcome to my channel. All right, on this show today, I'm in Washington, DC. Washington, DC, that's right. I drove all the way from Atlanta to Washington, DC, just for this special event, Poetry and Politics. I have some great people performing tonight. Watch it.
I go by Josie Joe. First piece is called The Bird. I envy you sometimes. Your beauty, your grace, your effortless movement. You aren't worried about the competition or if the next can do it as well as you. You just do you. Matter of fact, I don't even think you're aware of what you put forth. I envy your ignorance. To me, that ignorance equates to peace. It seems like eat and sleep is all you care about. And even in the act of sex, it seems like there's no strings attached. Like the only goal is to bring forth life. Maybe we've been doing it wrong and you've got it all figured out. You don't seem to be entangled with the thought of love, more so just your routine to survive, but little do you know you embody love. Because love is what created you. God is love. Don't you know you were created by God? If so, you probably wouldn't even care. Not worried about love or religion, so I know your brain is much clearer than anyone I know. I envy that. The early bird gets the worm. Imagine all you have to do is wake up early and try, you will benefit. There's no one to hinder you or hold you back due to the color of your feathers. You can eat. Some of my people can't eat. Sometimes the opportunity for food was removed from me due to the color of my feathers. Oops. I mean skin. But no matter the color of your feathers, your peers never treat you like you ugly. It seems like you guys all stick together, or at the very least stick to your kind. See, Mr. Bird, my people, we suffer from self-hate. So we hate the ones that look like us even more. Okay, listen up. Imagine a hawk hating another hawk because inside he truly wants to be a falcon. I know, it don't make sense, but I tried my best to give you an analogy. But Mr. Bird, one thing we do have in common is a certain predator. It is the man with the gun. He shoots you the same way he shoots me. Driven by power because he knows he can. Most times he can get away with it and shoot. Some even praise the man with the gun. The man is selfish and rarely ever shoots us out of survival. Maybe it's envy. But hey, what do I know? But sometimes I admire you. It isn't envy because I do not wish to trade places. It's just sometimes I wish my place was more like yours. So again, my name is Josie Joe. I can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, JOOZY_JOE, JOOZY_JOE. Again, that piece was called The Bird. I just want to say shout out to all my chocolate women out there. Hey. Darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. I try to promote that every time I get a chance. Also, all my short fellas in here, can y'all raise your hand real quick? Yeah. You see some of them, it's more short dudes in here than that. They scared to raise their hand. Part of the reason why I'm on here stage is I'm an advocate for short men. So we get discriminated against, we don't get our jobs, we don't get dates, we don't get any of the things that we're supposed to get. So if y'all want to support a short man, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Twitter, JOOZY_JOE. Alright? I appreciate it. So I got one more piece for y'all. This piece is called Nigger Season. Nigger season. Y'all vibe with me real quick. It's that season again. Yes, sir, my boy, we get to hunt. And they fast, yeah, they fast. But they can't outrun these guns. And they can't outrun these drugs. See, we put drugs in their habitat to make them feel good. But they don't know they destroying themselves and making the hunt that much easier. We give them shiny shoes and different clothing with symbols on them as a distraction and shoot. Half of them kill each other over that. But anyways, I'm ready to shoot me a nigger. You ready, son? But Paul, I thought nigger hunt was for police. No, my boy. The Zimmerman Act was enacted July 13th, 2013. Say all niggas fair game to the public. I see you ain't been paying attention in your history class. Oh, Paul, you're crazy. You know I pay attention in class. But if that's the case, that's great. Let's go shoot some niggers. That's the spirit, my boy. Come on, let's go. Shooting niggas. Nigga season. Man, I ain't with no nigga season. And I'm tired of these Elmer Fudd police officers shooting off recklessly. Or these teachers treating me less than a man, educational vasectomy. Or you scary folk always criminally detecting me. When you look at me, how dare you think Target? I mean, I do shop there from time to time, but doesn't mean my life is as cheap as their cotton shirts. And we're no longer in those cotton picking days, so no, you can't shoot this nigger when he don't behave. But oh yeah, nigga skin is in fashion nowadays. So now my people are fashionably late. And my people have fashion and hate. A hate for the government. A hate for the police and a hate for ourselves. Most importantly, ourselves. And maybe it ain't realistic to say love everyone or don't pick up these guns, but at times you gotta see the bigger picture. Yeah, dude over there mugging, but it won't hurt you every once in a while to look the other way. You hear that? Doop, doop, doop. Another nigga got shot today, but this time it ain't even a hunter. It's pray, kill, and pray. But I pray that our days and the days go away and we weigh out our options and find a way out. My little man got stabbed to death up at Morgan State. Over $50. It ain't never worth it. My other little man gonna be in jail till he at least 40 over a murder charge. It ain't never worth it. Now 2 lives are lost and everybody's hurting. We need to stop shooting at ourselves and shoot for the stars we shoot. It's enough people already shooting at us. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna make it out this jungle one way. By God's grace, nigga season ends today. Thank you.
Up next, y'all, we have dun dun dun.
I'll go.
Mantra.
I'm gonna use the could you cut me down? Boom, 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 boom. Alright, I appreciate that. Alright, so my name is Armand. I go by the name Mantra because mantra is just something that you say. Still king. I still king? That's cool. I know what I'm gonna have to do then. Y'all doing all right tonight? This loud enough? Yes, sir. Okay, all right, cool. So I had a whole piece that I had planned to do tonight, but after the spill that y'all gave me, like y'all inspired me to do another piece that I had. Y'all inspired me to do another piece that I had in my mind after hearing how y'all speak about individuality. It was called Poetry and Politics, so I wanted to do something political, but it sound like what y'all need is something to encourage y'all to be more of yourselves. So I want to do this piece. Any Geminis in here tonight? Can't stand y'all. But this piece named after you anyway. Alright. We are all Geminis. Self-despised while making ourselves gems in eyes of others. We all live double lives. One's the truth and one's a lie. One we expose and one we hide. One is done in the privacy of our own home and the other in the public eye. So which, no, where do you wear your disguise? For example, take my smile. I said, I wish that this was me. That my smile wasn't the facade of a lesser man's reality, topsy-turvied into a pleasurable sight for your eyes, soaring right into the eye of this storm, coexisting on a level just below your consciousness. We are all conscious, or more rather conscious, just realizing real lies translated into language on your tail, lie, visions. So when 13 said spoken word was the art of getting to know God for a living, what I heard was poets are pastors, that our conversation is within our congregation, that you are here merely to bear witness, as ancient aching angels speak and awaken the forest of deacons for the reasons behind why we're entertained as demons unaware, and usually ridiculed like pastors if not for practicing what we preach. Then yes, poets are prophets, but most likely without the prophet. But nonetheless, we use our words to touch the youth. Now, some would take that line and make a joke about a Catholic priest, but wait. Take pause for the applause. I get appalled by the oohs and never the ahs, and they like, say man. And I'm like, say what? They like, tell us black. And I'm like, tell us what? They like, tell us why you mad. Cool. Just let me spit then. Because I'm tired of entertainers defiling this art form as if it's cool. You say you do poetry for a living, self-proclaimed starving artist is something that sounds cool in front of a venue, but try selling that to a menu and not calling yourself a fool. Then maybe you wouldn't be starving artist if you ate and gave more food for thought. He said after the venue that he thought I was a brother man, as if any other man wouldn't need a brother man. I thought that you was a poet who wrote poems for the PEO, PLE, not saying F the police because it sounds hood, I mean good, I mean would sell more books than CDs. Quick to cop a flea, then get booked for his beliefs. CDs, the cats in your circle, you have to decipher if they fake. Then kick them out, decipher if they fake. False faith-based revolutionary behind the mic, time to fight, they take flight, rather write a love poem instead. While true revolutionaries dictate pace and translate light, your words go from lips to lips to lips, clavicles, moonlit nipple kisses. You won't be mourning, but rather moaning. In the morning with the drapes drawn and the sun sitting around to observe you yawn, spending the next 12 hours slowly in span trying to observe without disturbing your existence, writing poems using metaphor. Gasms, but if sex is the crest of your intelligence, I will neither bother your ignorance or arrogance nor stroke your negligence. I'll save that for a lesser poem. However, when one graces this stage, they should captivate for the means of enlightenment, and I'm tired of exposing my soul's sustenance for your education and entertainment, but will happily do so to engage on a path closer to the God that I serve, and only hearts bring worth to words. So why stand here as if I'm God? Some superhero type legend telling you everything I can do from the bedroom and then back again with a pen, where the truth is that I am already legend. Because as history records, and I, son of Minister Gwendolyn and Reverend Art Jackson Armand, no middle name Jackson, 6'2 and a half, 185, my hairline. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I lean to the side. Y'all laugh a little too hard. But I got brown eyes with blue rims and tint, finally defined original fingerprints of blood that coexist within the melanin of my dark skin. Knowing that history can't repeat this means that I am legend, whether my words are heard or slaughtered, whether my name is forgotten or martyred. So every line I write is its own poem in a language called Om. Yeah. But you don't have to be deep to touch people, just real, or rather present. But we're presented with the logical arguments of the stylist. They say they don't want the stylist of an angry, conscious, or rational poet, but this is me, a pearl cast to swine. A diamond is my rough mind, but never a gem. And I thank y'all. So y'all can follow me on IG. My Instagram is Mantra_mantra. It's MAN. Oh, so y'all ain't hear the whole thing. I'm gonna give y'all my IG anyway. And if y'all want to hear what I really got to say, y'all can give me a follow. If not, just give me a view. My IG is MANSA_MANDTRA. And I hope y'all really blessed tonight. I've been enjoying myself. I hope y'all enjoy yourselves. Y'all have a good time. I'm gonna turn this back over to J Blue and Hayes.
Alright. Appreciate you. Give it up, give it up, give it up.
Yeah.